My name is Sachin Mahabir and I am representing Dropbox.
Hi, my name is Vernon Naya and I will be representing Zoho.
Hi, I'm Zara and I will be representing Google+.
Hi, I'm Kylan and I'll be representing LinkedIn.
My name is Nadine Maharaj and I am a representative from Second Life.
LinkedIn was an idea that was actually created by Reid Hoffman in 2002 in his own living room. By 2003, gentlemen such as Alan Blue and Eric Lai had turned it global. Within its first month of inception, there were around 4,500 members on LinkedIn.
Zoho Corp, or AdventNet as it was called at the time, is a privately owned software development firm that was established during the mid-1990s. During its infancy, the company mainly orientated themselves around providing telecommunication companies with the essential networking infrastructure that they needed.
What is Dropbox? Okay, let me build a picture for you. Think about it this way. You were doing a project on campus and you forgot your hard drive at home, so you needed to store it somewhere, but you didn't have a USB on you. Well, that same feeling was a feeling that Drew Houston felt in 2007 when he came up with the concept of Dropbox.
Google+ was launched in 2011. By October 2013, Google counted 540 million active users which used at least one of Google+ services.
It was only until 2003 that the company actually started to slouch towards enterprise-wide business solutions. The company's breakthrough occurred during 2005 with the advent of their Zoho Office Suite, which provided web-based applications on a SaaS basis.
Second Life is a virtual world that is 3D based on user-generated content. Second Life is owned and was developed by Linden Labs, and it was created in June 2003.
The purpose of LinkedIn was to basically define or redefine the way people looked at the job sector, how they find out information about companies, and the way they also apply it towards jobs and looking at potential employers.
Google+ is basically Google's attempt at social media, which is similar to that of Facebook and Twitter in the sense that each user has its own unique profile. One of the features of Google+ is Circle, whereby people can join certain circles. In a working environment, employees can join a specific circle and share private information within that circle. Another feature of Google+ is Hangouts, whereby Google+ allows users to easily create video conferences with customers and co-workers to discuss business issues.
Second Life started off as primarily a virtual world, but in recent times it has been pushed more towards a full-on virtual gaming experience. It has developed so much that it actually has its own currency that is exchangeable in the world economy.
Drew at the time found current cloud storages complicated, and also he found external hard drives a bit too expensive. So he decided to come up with the concept Dropbox, and by 2008 he launched the whole idea of Dropbox at a technology conference.
Well, Web 2.0 technologies have enabled Zoho to utilize a software as a service strategy, and in many ways we can attribute most of the company's success to the deployment of the strategy. By utilizing cloud computing technologies, Zoho managed to completely eliminate the need for the installation of software packages on individual computer systems.
Web 2.0 is basically the expansion of social media and the bringing about of dynamic web pages. With this concept in mind, our company thrives on it, such as users use our site or application to basically communicate with fellow colleagues, friends, and other potential employers. Above all else, our company is used to create online CVs and resumes to put out their actions as well as their achievements so as to attract potential employers.
The SaaS strategy had at the time provided Zoho with a strong differential competitive, which yielded a clear advantage over other software vendors such as Microsoft, Salesforce, and NetSuite. Although Zoho's competitors had adopted cloud-based technologies in subsequent years, Zoho had already reaped a concrete customer base which resulted from their first mover status.
Okay, let's look at an accounting firm for an example. The key asset for accounting firm is all information that it gets on its clients, all the receipts, etc. So everything comes through in PDF files or maybe emails or whatever the case may be. Well, Dropbox gives these companies an opportunity to store this information without a hassle. So say if you get an email from an important client and you need to save the information in this email, all you have to do is forward this email to your Dropbox, and this email gets saved as an attachment in the Dropbox. So this gives businesses, maybe small or big, an opportunity to cut costs, their IT costs or their storage costs, because external hard drives and servers are very expensive for a company, especially small companies, to have.
Second Life is now being used by companies to conduct group meetings to gain customer feedback, as well as to coordinate business processes that otherwise would need you in one room. Now, no matter where in the world they are, they can do this, making the company more efficient. Another benefit that businesses see when using Second Life is that employees that used to be introverts are now actively engaging and contributing significantly to the business. This, in turn, increases the productivity and efficiency of the company.
In this day and age, everyone is worried about security. With the internet security basically tries to hinder any of these constraints that we face. Knowledge is power. However, people become tainted with this power. Thus, they create things such as fake identifications so that they can bring about derogatory comments and hate speech. People also can try and hack other users as well as their networks that they use, which is quite a crime.
False information is always a major concern when it comes to Web 2.0. If you look at it with LinkedIn, you have to create a profile. This creates an opportunity for businesses and for an individual to create a false profile and to give out false information.
Looking up there.
Look at the light.
Look at the light.
The light is so bright.
Hi, I'm Zaira, and I would have.
2003 until that.
Special Life is basically
Web Connect.